Good morning, family. How's everyone doing today? It is here. Let me check the camera. That's not good. There we go. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2020. Welcome to COVID Fridays. Well, we can't call it the fun off Fridays anymore because we're not there. I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody's feeling well. Um, I hope everyone who you know that has the COVID-19 makes it through. Uh, and my heart goes out to any of you who have had family members or people that you know succumb to the virus. It's very real. I now know personally 4 people who have passed away from it. So just be careful and know that I'm thinking about you guys, and this is very real. So please be safe. uh, yeah. So I don't want to bum everybody out too hard. I hope everybody's had a good week. I just had a excuse me, first thing in the morning. I get the morning coughs. I'm old. Um, I had a meeting with Miss Mudman, the CTT manager, and we went over a couple of things, and we're going to be ramping things up on Google Classroom. We're going to be going to as we had talked about before with some of the students that came in on um, on one of my Zoom meetings, we're going to a Present for Duty Off Center, PDOC, which means you guys have to, on the daily, go into Google Classroom, take attendance in the morning, not at noon or 1 o'clock when you get up. You guys are going to have to start making it a point to wake up, take attendance, take a quiz or a test, or do something in there so that you can start marking this stuff down as accomplishments. And as your instructors, King and I can mark off stuff for you that you've done it in the vocation in Google Classroom, so you can get credit for doing these things, so that when we finally get back into the classroom at Job Corps, we can apply that to your, not just your TAR that we're going to be able to have access to, but also to the time spent. The more you can show that you've done, excuse me, at home, the less time you have to stay at Job Corps. So that's always a bonus. Plus, if you stay PDOC, you still get the minimal amount, $32.32 you guys get in pay, or $25 a week, or whatever the figure is that you're receiving at this time. Each person, if you're there less than a year, it's 25. If you're there over a year, it's 32 or something like that. So I would absolutely encourage, to the best of my ability, each and every one of you to make sure Monday through Friday you do attendance and you do one of my quizzes, one of the fun fact quizzes, or one of King's daily questions. He's gone and made it so that you guys have a question a day that you can do, and show that you are at least showing up into Google Classroom. Now, over the coming weeks, I have a scanner and printer. I'm going to be rescanning the TAR probably today as a thing I'll do. I know the one we have in there right now in the classroom's upside down. I'm going to set it up so that it's right side up so that you can actually read it. I'm also going to be, I went into Job Corps with permission. You know, you can't just show up, even as an instructor. They only allow certain people in, and I got special permission. And I went and I got one of our textbooks. And so what we'll do is, rather than go all around the different chapters, I'm going to specifically, and I want to try over the next week or two, without breaking any copyright or infringe on any legality. I'll try to scan some pages out of the CDX, not the full chapter, but just scan some portions and like the breaks, really specific to one chapter breaks. And that one chapter should last us, a couple of weeks. And this will form the backbone of when we have our Zoom meetings, that we'll have something that we can all look at, and we can actually have a little bit of like a classroom about. I will also start assigning homework videos. They'll be fun, like Donut Media high-low video series on YouTube. You can go look it up right now. Just go to Donut Media. It's that funny guy we like. And he did a high-lows series where he bought two identical 350Zs, Nissans. And one car got really cheap upgrades and one car got the expensive upgrades, and the differences between the two. So, I think that'll be my first next week. Monday, video 1, Tuesday, video 2, Wednesday, video 3. And then I'm no longer going to be hosting morning Zoom meetings. I have the same group of 6 or 7 individuals that routinely show up, and I am so thankful that you guys rock and you always show up for my meetings. Some more come in or some more don't, but there's that core group of 6 or 7 that always show, and that's awesome. But I'm gonna move my Zoom meeting out till I think 1 or 2 p.m., possibly 2 p.m. And we will have roughly 30 minutes to 40 minutes to talk, because Zoom is now cinching down into how much time we're allowed to be on camera. And if I want to go over 40 minutes, I got to pay. And like you guys, you know me, I ain't going to pay nothing. This is going to be the government's dime. If they're going to pay for something, let the government pay. I'm not paying for it. I've already paid enough in getting this laptop and my printer scanner and an updated phone plan. So I've paid enough too. That's it. Welcome to Fun Friday. I'm proud of you guys. We made it through another week. Yay. I also need to really rethink the whole reaching out via text message. I think what I'm going to do is something similar to what King did briefly, where every day, it might be every day, at 2:00, I'm going to post a picture in Google Classroom at like 1:55. I'm going to post a picture into Google Classroom of my Zoom meeting, that black picture with my name, Zoom meeting, and then the meeting number, and then the password. I will post it every day at like 1:55 or 1:57 p.m. Yeah, I think I like that. And I'm going to post it. And you guys have to know that every day at 2:00, there's going to be a Zoom meeting. And we're going to be covering things. So always log in first thing in the morning to do your attendance. But make sure you check back into Google Classroom at 2 o'clock every day to get the password, because the password changes daily. So you get the updated password for the day, and that you log in for the Zoom meeting. And you can be present for the Zoom meeting with everybody else. And we'll be going over whatever videos we watched that morning, which would cover specific parts of our TAR. Even if it's just basic stuff like what's a screwdriver. We have to go over the tools. We have to go over the parts of the car and things like that. I will sign off on informational TAR, like the things that you guys, show me that you can research 1979 Ford Crown Victoria. What are the TSPs? What is the hourly rate? No. How many hours does it take to change a transmission out? All data kind of stuff. I'm having trouble thinking about things first thing in the morning as I sit here without coffee. No coffee, no breakfast. Just came up, did my 8 o'clock meeting with staff and Ryan and everybody else, and then clicked right over to you guys. So, anyways. So, yeah. I'm going to try to do... I know I originally was doing like Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think I'm going to ramp it up. So it's every single day at 1:55. You guys are, and including today, I'm going to do it today. Including today at 2 o'clock. A Zoom meeting that you'll get the information at 1:55. And I'll host a Zoom meeting. And we are needing to really make it a point that you guys have to... It can't be just my text message that gets you guys in here. It needs to be put out, and you have to call everyone else in automotive and reach out to your friends that Romer is hosting a daily 2 o'clock. And I guess, see if we can get King in here too. We'll get a daily 2 o'clock. I'll host a mini thing. It won't be too in depth. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Like, you guys know me. I'm not going to really hammer you guys with massive amounts of data or insist that you do something hard or, really that will take you a lot of energy. I'm not going to do that. It'll be things that we're going to take it easy. We're going to get to those high mountain places, but we're going to start off in the valley, nice and easy stuff. Oh, I remember I was also talking about TARs. I will not sign off on any hard TAR items like changing a tire or replacing an alternator or changing brakes, because we can't. I'm not there next to you while you're working on your uncle's car. And a lot of you are at home. You don't have access to tools. You don't have access to vehicles. How could you do TAR line items? That's one of the things I told the center director, and she agreed. Like, no, just the paperwork aspect. The ETAR items that I can sign off on are just the things that you guys can research. Researching vehicles, researching what it's like to find TSPs or service bulletins, stuff like that. So, anyways, 14 minutes should be plenty long for a video. Again, good morning. I'm proud of you, family. Hope everybody is well. Peace.